Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with a weekly social skills lesson. And I'm going to be talking about, we're going to discuss mental health stigma, okay? Breaking the silence, ending mental health stigma. Mental health struggles affect millions, yet stigma keeps too many suffering in silence. It's time to break the barriers and, foster understanding. Mental health conditions are real, just like any physical illness, They're not weaknesses, they're part of the human experience, yet stigma blinds us, leading to discrimination and isolation. Mental health conditions are real, just like any physical illness. The stigma that fuels the misconceptions that can cause fear and silence. It stops people from seeking, the help that they might need, which creates a cycle of suffering that affects us all. But change starts with us. Let's challenge stereotypes and embrace empathy. Let's talk openly about mental health, Let's do that. Let's start talking about it a little bit more. There isn't any shame, and we need to stop creating shame around it. It stops people from seeking the help that they need, If we create a safe space where everyone feels heard and supported, that can help a lot. Educate yourself and others. Learn about mental health conditions to break down the myths and build bridges of understanding. Some people will experience a mental health condition, and stigma prevents, them from seeking help, which is not good, And no one should feel, embarrassed about that, Sometimes life gets to be a little bit too much and you just need somebody to talk to, I've talked to counselors before, So there's nothing wrong with that, and don't be embarrassed of it. It's not necessarily necessary for you to tell everybody about your struggles, but find you a mental health counselor somewhere in your community, If you can, go to your nearest hospital and, ask the front desk if they can connect you with somebody, a social worker or something like that can connect you with some resources in your area. Help is available. If you're struggling, reach out to mental health professionals, friends, or supportive groups. You're not alone, Now, we got to be careful with that, too. I understand. We have to be careful because, unfortunately, the people that we consider friends or relatives or our relatives, they might not be there for us and they may not have our best interest at heart. That's not everybody. I'm just saying. So you need to be careful of that, too, Together we can shatter the stigma. Let's stand united, fostering a world where everyone feels understood, supported, and valued for who they are. Value yourself. Put your value in yourself. And I hate to say that in this day and time, but you have to value yourself at this day and time. If we can't always, expect for other people to try to validate us, we should validate your own self, Don't look for validation from others. If you happen to get it, that's wonderful, but don't expect it, But validate yourself. Prioritize yourself. And then, when you're strong, do what you can do within your means, though, But don't overload yourself and feel so obligated. If you get to that point where, your obligations are affected, then you need to really reach out, Let's break the silence and end the stigma, okay? Let's try to work on that. And let's support each other and seeking mental health, healthy mental health. Thank you.